everybody, to the introduction section of our Social Workers and Scriptures podcast. I'm Katty Lias.
And I'm Susan Camacho.
We are so excited to bring you a podcast with what we hope is dialogue and topics of what we hope will impact you in such an important way. We are social workers who are Christian. We have a particular perspective of mental health and spiritual health and how the two come together. And first, we want to tell you a little bit about what social workers are before we begin, and in a little bit, we'll tell you about ourselves personally. Social workers are mental health clinicians who understand how life impacts people and how people impact life. Social workers are professional, degreed mental health therapists. Susan, can you tell us a little bit about what we're not?
This is not a substitute for individual psychotherapy to treat underlying conditions. Each person needs assessment on case-by-case basis, therefore not a substitution. If you have a chronic mental health issue, this is not a substitute for personal counseling. Do not go off your meds without medical consultation. If you are having a psychiatric emergency, please go to your nearest ER or dial 911. If you are in crisis, you can contact the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-8255. Lastly, we are not expert theologians, but we believe the Bible is the ultimate authority. We are Christians, we are therapists, and we are giving all of who we are.
Now, a little bit about me, Katty Lias. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I got my master's degree in 2006, bachelor's degree in 2004 in social work. I got licensed in 2009. I've been in the medical field for a little bit under 17 years, doing a lot of counseling with a whole bunch of different dynamics, all different ages, all different reasons, all different things. And about me personally, I've been married for 10 years to my wonderful husband. We are a multicultural family. We are a blended family. There are 6 children, 4 I gave birth to, 2 I did not. I was blessed with them by marriage, and I didn't give birth to them. Their age ranges from 3 to 19. So there's a myriad of ages in our household. I have a lot of life experiences that the Lord took me from when it comes to unhealthy thinking and relationships, ways that I thought, systems that I was involved in, and he really just brought me back to him. And I'm just so thankful. And he has just really showed me a new way of life back in him that produces joy, that is not dependent upon circumstances or people. And man, when the Lord has worked in your life, he has showed you a new way. You just want to share it. And that's what I want to do with you today. And that's what Susan and I created this podcast for, is to share that light with you. We want you to know that we love to have fun. We love to laugh. I want you to know that I often speak in accents that I can't carry out for a long time. We're just kind of crazy like that. But we just love life. We make lots of puns, and we want to just bring who we are to you in hopes that you'll be pointed back to Christ and be able to live in a way that is Christ-like. Susan, who are you?
Again, it's Susan Camacho, and obviously from my name, you can tell I'm Latina. I'm also from a blended family. I have a wonderful husband and a teenage stepdaughter who is 14 in a couple of days. Primarily, I have been working in trauma for, I'm guessing, like 16 years. That's where I met Kat, at this agency.
In trauma?
Yes, in trauma. In an agency that focused primarily on childhood sexual abuse. I know, ew. And so in that, and now I have been spending the last 13 years dealing primarily with trauma at a government organization, dealing primarily with men and trauma. And so if you hear me being a little rough around the edges, you know why.
Rough.
Rough around the edges, like ruffles have ridges. And so, but Kat and I just, when we were conceptualizing this podcast, we were just really conceptualizing a way to bring our two worlds together, our love of Christ and our love of mental health and well-being, and how to merge those two. And so after much thought, we came up with Social Workers and Scriptures, and we hope you all enjoy listening.
God bless you.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.